Welcome back, Disneylanders. Hit that like button if you're ready for another epic Disneylander time.
Woo!
I gave you the perfect intro.
Okay, here we go.
It's not going to get better than this.
Hey, welcome to Disneylander. I'm here once again with Aurora at her house. Today, we're bringing you each of our top 5 favorite snacks that you can get in Disneyland. Here's the thing. People sometimes are like, oh, save a little money, bring your own snacks to Disney, throw in a couple bags of chips and a Slim Jim and have a good time at Disneyland. But I think snacks are like my favorite thing.
Snacks are definitely your favorite thing.
Like, sometimes even more than rides, sometimes even more than sit-down restaurants. I think the snacks at Disneyland are so tasty.
Tasty!
Just like that. Yes, like tasty. That's why we're bringing you our top 5 today that you can get in Disneyland next time you're there. Have a quick little snack munch on them and say, yes!
Yes.
Who's going first?
You please.
I'll go first. Since we're going 5, I kind of picked some a little more obscure ones in here. My first one, going least favorite to most favorite. So my least most favorite snack is the packs of mango slices.
Oh.
You can get these at any of the fruit bars, like in Adventureland or the one in Critter Country tomorrow. They're all over the park with the pickles in a pouch and things like that. But these little packs of mangoes have slices of mangoes, wedge of lime, and a pack of a spice called tahini, which is like this spicy, chili, salty lime stuff, and you throw that all on the mango, and it's so tasty. So that's my number 5.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
My number 5 is the Mickey head popsicles. They're not super, obscure or anything. It's a popsicle.
It's classic.
But I like them because they're Mickey head shaped. And that's like that's a macaroon.
But this shape.
Yes, the shape. I think they sell the popsicles as pillows too.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
super
they
cute.
totally do.
But yeah, I enjoy getting a Mickey popsicle and sitting on the ground and munching on the popsicle.
Cute.
And looking around and I'm like, yeah, I'm in Disneyland.
Disneyland. That's great. Yeah, those are pretty yummy. My number 4, we're going to go down to New Orleans at the Mint Julep Bar. You can get the Mickey Mouse shaped beignets. Super light, fluffy beignets. Just delicious, sugary, deep fried pastries that are so light and fluffy, My favorite ones, Roar and I were there a couple years ago and had the sour watermelon ones. I guess that wasn't a couple years ago. That was literally a year ago.
Yes.
And that was so good. But even the classic ones, just the Mickey-shaped beignets, tasty, indulgent, unhealthy, delicious. Grab a pack of they're pretty cheap too. So it's a great snack you can split with your family.
My number 4 is also the beignets.
Ooh, check it out.
And I like them for the exact same reasons as you. They're delicious and fluffy and light and yummy and wonderful. And they don't always look like Mickey heads. And it's wonderful. So you're number 3 then.
Yeah, number 3 is I feel like it has to be on this list. Sometimes I even want to say this one is overrated. But I get it almost every time I go to the park. You have a guess with that being said? Dole Whip.
Ah.
Yeah, in outside of the Tiki Room. And now I believe it's also sold in a couple different flavors at the Tropical Hideaway, which I want to try. I haven't been yet. But just the classic pineapple Dole Whip. It's delicious, it's light, it's sweet, it's a hot day, great soft serve, especially if you time it right and don't have to stand in a huge line for Dole Whip. It's so tasty. I like to get the shake that comes filled in a cup filled with pineapple juice too.
Cool.
So that's just a good hot day, delicious snack. It's a Disneyland classic. Like, you cannot go wrong just getting a Dole Whip. You're gonna enjoy it. No one's gonna say ew, unless you don't like pineapple. Then you might say ew, but then I'm gonna look at you and be like, ew.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is the gotta make sure I say this right. Garlic cheddar twisted pretzel knots.
Oh.
At the Cozy Cone in California Adventure.
Oh.
I really enjoyed those. I've had them maybe twice.
Yeah.
At least once.
That's awesome.
And they're really good. And they're a good size. Like, you definitely share them.
I've never had them.
Really?
I've never had them.
Man, I could have sworn I shared one with you.
Maybe you did. I forget things.
But it's like one twist. You'll put up a picture.
Yeah.
It's one twist and it's like this big and it's good. I like
That's
garlic
awesome.
and I like cheese and I like bread.
I didn't even consider the cozy cone. There's so many delicious snacks there. You got the twists, you got the popcorn, you got the slushies, and you got the chili cone queso with like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Good stuff at the cozy cone. In general, I think that's a good area for snacking.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So now your number.
My number 2.
2.
We're there at number 2. Now this one, Aurora and I didn't share these lists in advance, but this one I had to ask her because you might count it as a meal. She knows now. It's the corn dogs. The delicious corn dogs right at the end of Main Street in the Red Wagon. It's like a $10 corn dog, so usually you think of corn dog as cheap food fare. It's not so much the case, but it is legitimately the best corn dog I've ever had. Like the only corn dog I ever want to eat again, almost. It's so good. It's just overly fried. The corn dog stick, there's like an inch or less of it poking out because they just take up all the space. Such a good corn dog. I could just chomp on those.
Oh, you're right about the stick. It's like that much.
Yeah, it's
out.
pretty
You're
funny.
Like, oh.
But it's so good. That's a Disney classic. Because it doesn't come with a big side or anything, I'm counting it as a snack.
But it's big.
It's a big corn dog, yeah. I guess if you share it with someone, it's extra a snack.
Extra snack.
But I'm not sharing my corn dogs.
That's okay.
Not even with you.
Mm.
You can have a bite.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My number 2 is the Dole Whip.
Dole Whip.
I love Dole Whip. Pineapple's like one of my favorite fruits.
So good.
And just it's Dole Whip. It's delicious. I don't do what Bram does. I just get Dole Whip.
Just the bowl. The soft serve bowl.
I went to the Dole pineapple plantations in Hawaii a couple years ago, and that was fun. And they had Dole Whip there, and it's awesome. I love it. I've never had a flavor other than, that's a lie, I think I've had a strawberry one.
Really?
I think so.
Interesting.
Not sure. But yes, I love them.
Interesting fact about the Dole Whip, you consider it this Disney classic thing. Disney does not own the mixture. Dole does. So like Aurora said, you get at the Dole plantation. I have a frozen yogurt shop by me in Washington called Menchie's that sometimes serves Dole Whip, but somehow it tastes better when you're in Disneyland. I don't know.
I agree.
Dole Whip.
Dole Whip.
Number 1. I'm curious what your number 1 is going to be, because I feel like you've said the snacks I know you love already.
Let's say our number 1 at the same time.
Mine's going to be different than yours.
Is it?
Yeah.
I could have sworn we were going to have the same number 1.
I know. You want me to guess yours? You want to guess mine? Or you want to say at the same? How are we doing this?
I can't guess yours, because if it's not what mine is, I don't know what yours is. Guess mine.
Yours is a churro. Specifically a rose gold churro when they had those. You go first. Tell me about the churros.
Okay. Yes, a churro is my favorite Disneyland snack.
Yeah. Classic.
I could eat 3 by myself, and I'm not kidding. I would if they weren't, $4?
Yeah, something like that.
I'll get 2. I won't get 3.
I mean, they're big though. They're huge churros.
I chomp them down fast.
I'm not saying that you can't eat that much. I'm saying for $4, it's not like they give you a little tiny. It's a good churro.
They're a regular sized churro, you're right.
And I love that. Disney doesn't, it's expensive, but rarely to never overpriced for what you're getting.
It's true. And yeah, the rose gold churros were so good.
I love that.
But even just like forgetting about all the special different tasting ones, the regular churro, that's just such a Disneyland snack. Because like I work at a Mexican restaurant and we have churros, but so that's like the only place I could get a churro other than Disneyland. And a Disneyland churro is like, that's back to the Mickey head popsicle. That's what I eat, and I'm like, I'm in Disneyland.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I really debated putting churro on my list because like it is the Disneyland snack, you know. And I didn't just because like I will eat 1 or more, 1 to 5 churros every time I take a trip to the park. And I love them so much. I just ended up putting more unique things. Maybe you could kick off the mangoes and put the churro there.
Sure.
That's probably fair. I love the churros. But my number 1, this is the tastiest snack I think on the planet, is the cream cheese filled pretzels.
Oh.
And I believe you could get these in California Adventure for sure. They used to be on Paradise Pier. I'm assuming they're still somewhere. You can get them on Main Street too. And they're these soft, warm pretzels. They come in 2 flavors, a savory jalapeno flavor and then the sweet flavor, which I think that's my number 1. The jalapeno one is like number 8. The sweet one is so good. It is this pretzel. It's pretty cheap for how much you get, and it's just a delicious. You pull it apart. It's warm. It's got this ooey gooey sweet cream cheese in it.
I'm really hungry.
Oh man, it's so good. We're gonna go get lunch right after we're done here.
That's such a good number one.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's tasty and kind of, I would say, underrated too. Like,
Yeah.
Have you had one?
No.
I don't know if you have. No, okay, next time we're there, we're getting...
The pretzel twists.
I was
for
just going to
you.
say 7 pretzels.
7 pretzels.
Yeah.
Can we get 1 garlic knot twist?
Yeah.
So for you to try.
That'd be good too.
Cool. I have an honorable mention
Okay.
that I didn't put on. Would have been number 5, but I was confused about it, just like you with the
Yeah.
corn dogs. The turkey legs,
Yeah.
those are good, but they're huge. So I don't know if they're
Yeah.
a snack.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I guess if I count corn dog, you might as well count turkey leg.
Turkey legs are my honorable mention.
Really?
They're huge
Yeah.
and delicious.
I gotta say they're delicious. They kind of gross me out though. I can't like munch on one of those
You
myself.
just can't. You'd be a caveman lugging your turkey leg around you.
Those things are
Disneyland.
huge. Those are some monster turkeys.
They're good.
So what are your favorite snacks? I guess I'll put a poll up of a couple of, me and Aurora's top 2s each there.
Yeah.
Something like that. So you could click on one, and then obviously the 5th option is the other. Comment below! Exclamation point. So what's your favorite snack in Disneyland?
Tell us, please. I want to see.
And please tell us, because if there's any chance I haven't tried it, which is probably unlikely, I want to.
We will be trying.
Yeah, so tell us your favorite snacks below.
Yes.
And thanks for watching Disneyland.
Oh. Aurora challenge.
Aurora challenge.
Least favorite snack.
That was the Aurora challenge going on.
Thank you.
Say it one more time.
Least favorite snack.
Oh.
Something you tried that wasn't good.
Do you want to hear mine?
Yes.
Popcorn.
You're right. The popcorn is not special.
It's just, it's cheap, but it's just popcorn.
It's just popcorn.
Anyways, what's your Aurora challenge? What's your brand poll? And what are you doing later today? Have a good one.
I hope you have a good lunch.
Thanks for watching Disneylander. I'll see you real soon. Great.
That's fun.
That was fun.
I like the part where you said tasty.
Tasty.